Miki, the curious earthworm. In a very hidden corner of the forest, deep beneath the damp earth and intertwined with plant roots, lived some very hard-working earthworms. They resided in tunnels and burrows they had dug themselves, forming a true underground labyrinth. There, in that secret and silent place, the earthworms spent most of their days, far from the light and noise of the world above. But among all the earthworms living there was one who was very different. Her name was Mickey. While the others were content to spend their days turning over the soil in search of dry leaves and soft roots, Mickey dreamed of the world outside. Whenever she could, she would crawl to the entrance of a tunnel and stretch her tiny body to feel the wind, hear the sounds of the forest, and imagine what lay beyond. She was curious, a dreamer, and had a special wish in her heart to know a flower up close, truly up close, to feel its scent, its colors, and perhaps even talk to it. Who knew? One day I'll go out, Mickey would whisper, looking upwards. One day I'll see a real flower. The other earthworms would laugh and shake their heads. How crazy! Earthworms were born to live in the earth, not to see flowers. But Mickey didn't care. She believed in her dream with all the strength of her tiny heart. And then, on a clear morning, after a night of rain, Mickey decided to explore the surface, and something magical happened. She found a very beautiful flower. Her name was Daisy. Daisy was a flower with petals as white as clouds and a golden yellow center that looked like a tiny sun. The flower swayed gently in the breeze, always smiling at the sky. Mickey observed from a distance, feeling a little shy. She was so small and that flower was so grand. "Hello," a soft, sweet voice called out. It was Daisy, who had noticed the little earthworm nearby. Mickey was so surprised that she almost retreated back into the hole she came from. "Hello," she replied, her voice barely a whisper. "You're an earthworm, aren't you?" Daisy asked. "I see many of you down there, but I've never actually talked to one." Mickey gathered her courage and little by little climbed up a bit more so she could better see Daisy's smiling face. "Yes, I'm Mickey, and you're the most beautiful flower I've ever seen." Daisy gave a delicate chuckle. "Thank you, Mickey. And you're the most curious earthworm I've ever met. What do you do down there?" Mickey told her how earthworms help the soil stay soft and airy so that plant roots could breathe. She explained how they ate dry leaves and turned everything into fertilizer for the flowers to grow strong. Daisy listened attentively and said, "That's why my roots feel so comfortable and strong. I never knew you did such important work." From that day on, the earthworm and the flower became great friends. Mickey, during the day, told Daisy the news from underground about the roots that grew, the crickets that made tunnels, and the shiny pebbles she found. Daisy, in turn, shared stories of the world above, the comings and goings of the bees, the movement of the clouds, and the pleasant warmth of the sun. They learned that, even being so different, one small and living in the earth, the other grand and facing the sky, each had an important and special role. And the secret of their friendship was respect and curiosity about understanding each other's world. The friendship of Mickey, the earthworm, and Daisy the flower showed everyone in that little corner of the forest that even the most different beings can help each other and make the world a more beautiful place together. If you liked it, leave your like. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to follow more stories.